Hello there, internet friends. Today I'm bringing you another exciting 10 versus 10 here in Steel Division 2. We're going to be playing with a tactical income today, and what I'd like to do is help support holding and capturing the flags in this area. So I had somebody ask me to show the names at the beginning, in case you're interested in seeing who's here. These are all the players in the deck in the game today. We got a Verana coming in, spotting. These guys got 100-pound bombs. I love using them. They're pretty good if you don't have anti-aircraft, but they're a biplane, so they get pushed off pretty easy by the Flak 36. I'm bringing in the GNR Commando, a Panzerschreck to back him up, and a Brixa mortar to provide some fire support. I also have a 15-point heavy machine gun here and AS-42 for anti-aircraft and a lot of recruits. The GNRs have discipline. They're the only card in the deck that have the discipline trait, so it's kind of nice that they get both discipline and leadership. So now my recruits have a star on them, and they're not going to fall back as long as they're in that red circle. We're dealing with an M8 here. Not sure what he sees right now. And we have some triple vetted Goomer squads. These guys would be super dangerous. A GMC 50 cal truck is firing right now at my Alpinis, and I'm having to pull them back. There's no point in just sitting there and getting chewed up by a 50 cal. Just pull him back. And he's got two squads here. They're double vetted. It looks like one's triple, one's double vetted. Maybe there's a leader back here in the circles further back. I'm bringing in another GNR and some more Alpinis. So this is on tactical income. So you're only getting like a quarter of normal, I think. It's very small. But I think that makes the 4A Alpina a good choice because everything's super cheap. These guys are 15 points. This is 15 points. That's 15 points. These are 25 points. P26 is 45, which is the most expensive thing I'm bringing in. And getting these Goomers caught out in the open and just getting their heads down with these 45 mil knee mortars. And so far, we've maintained the bridge, but our B2 goes down to a T-34, and I see some more Studebakers coming in. I've got these 15-point non-recon auto Belindinas, and they've got 450 rounds of 20 mil and 2,000 rounds of 8 mil, so not a bad choice. Saw a couple things over here. It was pretty fast. There's like some trucks and some armor over hiding here that we can see from this house. My P26 spotting these Goomers in the building here. I'm going to get some more 45 mil mortar fire on that building. Looks like you got another piece of heavy equipment being set up over here. House is destroyed. I mean, these guys are falling back. We got a 105 on our left flank. Very dangerous equipment. These guys do, well, he's out of view, but they do have a pretty big explosive charge. Definitely a worthwhile pick. So bringing in another Panzerschreck. I'm not sure if he's going to do a rush or anything. And I need to get some reconnaissance into the building here. So I got the Burslagiris coming in with their little armored car. Got an M10 here spotting down on the road. Sees one of these Opel Blitzes and destroys him. So we lose a squad. But still maintaining our position. Right now we're at a 19-13. If we look at the rest of the map, looks like we were able to call in a Tiger and an IG-33, which has been dominating this sector. And we got 3 of their flags here. If we look to our left, we're maintaining the intersection, and it looks like we got a Panzergren on the left-hand side of the screen that's marching out in the open. And we've got the hilltop. Losing that hilltop is really bad, so I'm happy we've got that. We've got this hilltop. Everything's going really well for our team here. It looks like we just lost this intersection. There's an M1 gun here, which could be dangerous to this Tiger. And we got 2 of them in a Zis 3. And it looks like we've got a Stug 3 here that's retreating. So, gonna try to get some mortar fire. I don't want to get spotted here. So this was a bit gutsy as I do get spotted, but these guys are double vetted, so don't get killed. We're spotting more Goomer squads in the woods here. Alpini and this T-26 captured Russian tank, pushing them off, and now we got some Belgique Pioneers moving forward through heavy woods. And I'm just reinforcing the area here. One of the trucks with a 50 cal is destroyed by these Pioneer squads. Medico. Non resisteremo a lungo. MG-34 in the house holding back our team from moving forward to capture the farm. And that T-34 that was causing us havoc earlier is still alive. His mortar team stays alive without damage, but these Alpini were right outside of my area of influence with my GNR, so they fall back. Now we're getting artillery fire. Looks very inaccurate. Still can be dangerous. Maintaining hold of this position here and these flags. I'm wondering, he's got an IS-1 here. This guy's very early in the game. They're definitely not out of it. And we've got a decent amount of equipment here in the town to hold our position. This guy's position, I don't know. I'd probably put him right there. And if we could get an AT, this Pac 50 over, maybe he can take out this Churchill. We've got some Pioneers up here in the light woods, but they are getting spotted by all of these guards. And the Goomer squads are coming back in, but the T-26 is spotting them. They're triple vetted, so it's probably going to take a while till they take some damage. I'm going to try to get some fire on. Looks like they lose one man. T-34 taking fire from something over here, but shooting at the MG-34 in the woods. And we've got a DO-17 coming in, but he is pushed off. I don't know if he got his bomb load off here. Yeah, he did. And it looks like he took out our MG-34. M10 spotting this Pioneer squad out in the open, and he's getting mortared with very fast mortars, probably 60 mil. Is this too firing at something over here? Ah, you saw my AS-42. That's a bummer. I have one more. It looks like we've got random artillery fire coming down on our position. And I had brought in a 75 millimeter anti-tank gun. Unfortunately, he jumped out of the car due to just a random shell exploding nearby, so I got to walk him up. Moving a GNR squad in here too to get some more visual data on the area. Now, if these guys are not moving, they get a optics buff since they're security. So I think this guy's he's just in range of this M8. But, I don't know, maybe he catches wind or something because he just starts falling back. Town up here, lightly defended. One guard DP squad firing at the leader. Really don't want to lose him. But we've got an SPW-221. We've got this field gun, which could be dangerous, but he moves due to fire in the ground and is destroyed. Still maintaining hold of this flag. That Tiger's still up. Still dealing with M1 guns over here. And there's this two over here, and I don't know if you saw that. Random shell of artillery destroyed. I think destroyed it. It may have been this sneaky little Zis gun over here, just peeking in. And our T-26 is destroyed by somebody. And you can see I brought in these 45 mil to try to kill off these Goomers. And this guy here, he quits. So now I'm going to be fighting against AI, which is kind of a bummer. but everything's moving now. And my 75 mil is almost in place. Mortars are not dying, which is really nice. Got some trucks moving in. There's airborne rifles in here, which are being suppressed and falling back. And I got these recruit squads firing at this this truck. I don't think it has any armor, so he is destroyed. But it might have been this auto Linda. And I moved my P-26 up to try to take out one of these two guys here. Got a big boomer back here. What is that, 105? Pretty accurate. And now we're dealing with that DO-17 again, but just too much anti-aircraft for anything to make it through our net, so it's gonna get pushed off. I think he's gonna die. No, he's still gonna stay up. Barely holding on this flag. Our team here seems to have gotten wiped out. We're dealing with a Dushka up here. And it looks like Domino's, our enemy here, trying to bring things up. We see some 60 mil mortars that are destroyed. And we've got Sturm Schützen moving into position, firing at these Gomirs. And I'm going to get the fire of these 45 mils on them as well. See if we can eliminate them as a threat. My 75 was in a good position, but the enemy spotted him, so he's pinned down by artillery fire. Once he gets moving, should be able to provide some more fire support here. Airborne rifles are destroyed, I think, by one of these 45s. And I brought in these Dovenuk 20 mils. I feel like the 20 mils on the Italian trucks are better than the German ones, but maybe it's just my perception. And I've got these M15 tanks. They're 20 points. They get 68 rounds of HE and 2 machine guns, so for a fire support tank, I feel like they're pretty good. Zis-3 spotting somebody over here. He's hitting my GNR. And I did bring in a off-map plane who is taking lots of fire. The aircraft coming in for him is destroyed. Our team had wanted to make a push, so I said, okay, well, that's a 110-point off-map. It's not too expensive. I'll bring it in. Pioneer's killed by these sappers. And trying to provide some more fire support into that area where he was. P-26 spotting these guys, Partigiani. And it seemed like a good time to move my infantry forward. So I'm gonna move some squads up. I've got some regular Alpina squads who have Panzerfaust. Off-map coming down to try and wipe anybody out. But it looks like he's got reinforcements coming in. We've still got this hilltop to deal with over here. 45s are starting to take counter fire from probably 60 mils since we saw them earlier. Still dealing. Look at all this, like, no radio, far away artillery fire. Versus, this has got to be radio range. Pretty close. P-26 spotting. This guy's out in the open. Skumirs are getting in close. I don't know if we're gonna get a side shot on this M10. I don't think they have a ton of armor. They only have 25 millimeters on the side. Artillery coming in on our position here. There's another M10 down here, and we've got an IS-1 moving forward. One of my cars is blown up by just, again, random artillery fire. It looks like we lose a Nashorn here. So, one man survives to immediately be blown up by artillery. Bummer. Looks like we got that M10. I'm guessing it was this P-26. And seeing a lot of infantry out here in the open. IS-1. Looks like he got some damage. And we got some Nebelwerfer, Panzerwerfers, excuse me, firing. Want to get this cannon up so I can see him right there. 50 cal goes down, that's huge. And we're at a 19-13 with 20 minutes to go. My Alpini recruits are being spotted by somebody. I think it was that IS-1. Now he's firing at a 35R. I'm going to bring in another off map just to finish clearing this out. You see we've got a decent amount of infantry and decent infantry moving forward. And we're getting the attack beacons taking fire now from the hilltop. We've got some light anti-aircraft. Desaniki squad is destroyed. And we've captured this intersection. Still maintaining here. Lost this flag. Looks like that Tiger went down. And we've lost this flag. Got a bunch of weak infantry back here. If you made a push, that'd be bad, because there's really nothing defending this area. And it looks like our team wants some counter battery fire. I really don't got anything for that in this deck, and it's too far away. So, on the center hill, looks like Allied infantry making an attempt to advance, being held off by all of these German squads. 75 mil just got wiped, but I think he took out that IS-1 before he died, so not terrible. This guy just keeps bringing these guys in. It looks like he got bombs off maybe here. Not that impressive. So, with my second off map, we got these guys' heads down, but he got bombs are already on us, so all our guys are stuck here. And I've got one off map left to bring in. I've got all these Alpina recruits. Kind of funny how the truck's empty. Just you see it bounce into them.
Don't shoot.
So, and just that random artillery fire knocks these guys out of their cars. Look at that. We got 3 squads that are left behind. And you can see more reinforcements coming. Alpini's over here. The regular guys getting their MG42s down on these guys. And I'm moving up a pioneering squad. And my 45 mil is within range. I thought there was somebody there. I guess not. I don't know what I was doing here. Huh. These 105s, it's going to be rough. If he hits them. Another car is destroyed. But trying to push them off the point here. So these guys are almost full. We got 1 man down. And we got these 35Rs providing fire support for 10 points. Desaniki pinned down surrenders. And I've got my last off map coming down on this. Now walk these guys in, and I have a 75, another 75 brought in here to cover the area. And bringing in the GNR to reduce their suppression. 22 seconds left. Let's see what happens here. It looks like still don't have AT over here. That 50 mil got knocked out, but we've got a Vickers pushed way up. It's going to be hard to deal with. And it looks like he's got reinforcements coming in here. Moving my M15s up aggressively, but we got a PAC 75 back here. Trying to wipe out this hill. We've got SS Legionari holding this position over here. We got pushed out of this town. What happened over here? He's got some heavy equipment, but he's not making any push. He's even got an ISU 152. We're at a 1913 though. Desaniki, we got big bombs going off here. Looks like we got another surrender. Let's see what type team that was. That was on their team. It was the guy who was bringing all the aircraft from the Bulgarians. So another one of these 15-point recruit squads is destroyed by some heavy artillery. Gonna bring in these auto blindas, the ones that are not recon, because they're 15 points. If I can kind of rush through here. 18-14 now, but we pushed really far up here, but we get an IS-2. We get a couple Panthers, we might be able to take them down. So we are now in Phase C. Varani, that guy's dead. And 105 still causing me problems. Fortunately, we got one of these 35Rs up still to get in some fire support.
Sono in ascolto, signore.
And my Alpinis were destroyed by this 105. And now it looks like we've got the Pack 40 to deal with. I'll bring in artillery eventually. But we do manage to capture this flag. Yay! Assault Pioneers bail very early. And the Pack 40 taking accurate fire from these 105s in the back here. Now, one of the nicest things about the Italians is they have radios. Like, I don't think these do, but it seems like just about everything has radios. This 105 is going to die too because of that 105 howitzer. Stug 3 up here in the ridge fighting his brethren down in the valley. Misses. Both miss. Gets a penetration. Backs off. Bounces. Let's see if this is the kill shot. Yeah, misses again. There's a Legionary being spotted by that M10. Dead. So Auto Blinda moved up aggressively because he's 15 points. Spots the Bofors and just laying tons of 20 mil fire. And we've got rocket fire on them, so we wipe out that AA. Gonna try to spread these guys out so we don't get off-mapped here. Managed to hold on to these guys here without getting blown up, but they're pushing pretty hard in our center. Got a Martyr and Stug 3 out of view along with the leader. But we have broken them in the town, which is huge. And they still haven't broken through to this flag, which is kind of surprising. Looks like stuff got destroyed. Maybe it was this single AT gun might have done it for us. And one of my recon car, well, non-recon armored cars goes down. There's a 57 up on that hill. Misses. I'm trying to move him forward to avoid that, and then he just gets immediately destroyed by a grenade. Bunch of artillery in a line, or excuse me, DO-17 bombs in a line down here. Take out another MG-34. So would love to get this 6-pounder down. I'm bringing in, it'll take us another 15 minutes to get there, but I'm bringing in a 100mm artillery piece. Try to provide some fire support against the enemy's AT guns and field cannon. T-34 destroyed over here. I think it was the Stug 4, maybe. Still maintain this intersection. Looks like they got some ducks moving forward pretty aggressively here, but I don't think they're going to make it with these 75 mils. We've got this intersection, and I feel like we can probably get this flag. So I'm going to go for it. We're at a 2111. I'm sure you guys can see where this is going. I don't think these guys are going to be able to break through either. I did get a RE-2002 because we wiped out that AA. Let's see if we can go to him. Here he is. So I deactivated the 100-kilogram bombs. I saw this in an attack power match recently. And I'm going to use the 250 on this guy here. Didn't kill him, though. That's kind of annoying. And I'm going to come back around. He's going to die, though. I think he was spotted out in the open. I'm going to come back around. And I spotted a guy over here. And I'm going to drop these two 100-kilogram HE bombs there. Looks like we got AA or something right there. And then pull out, so I don't know, it's kind of a neat little trick to get two loads off in one run. So I guess the nice benefit about not having recon on these is that you can cap flags. And I'm just trying to get these guys over. We got another 57mm gun up here. I'm not sure what he's shooting at, though. IL-2 just trying to run right into AA fire.
Sta per esplodere.
And one of my recruits gets killed running out in the open, but the Pioneer
Giù. Sta per esplodere.
get into the town. And we got him jammed up back here. Now my 100 mil is finally ready to go.
Mi hanno colpito.
See him fire.
Andiamo, prego, Oberhalb.
Pretty decent explosion.
Mi hanno
The second
colpito.
round fall. And let's bring in a M37 a Brita heavy machine gun. Unfortunately,
Datevi la mia polvere.
it dies to something. Didn't see what it was. So they got this flag back, but it's a 2111, so you guys know where this is going. It's over. We got this flag all the way back here. We got them jammed up in the back. And I'm just
Mit dem Feldstecher.
using this guy for radio recon because he's got nothing left.
Beobachter bereit.
And you can see we got all these guys up here. So I'll switch my target to where they're jammed up here. Got 1 minute left in the game. Thanks for sticking in there with me if you're still watching. And it looks like he's just trying to pick up some easy kills at the end here, but obviously knows that
Andiamo, prego, Oberhalb.
really nothing's going to happen here. 50 seconds left to go.
Colpito in pieno.
Destroyed a Panzerschreck somewhere in the town. And I got sight line up here on the hilltop. I'm getting fire on these guys stuck out in the open. He's trying to.
Siamo sotto attacco. Vollkreise.
Explain this one to me. Alright, watch this. Perfect run. I'm not changing anything. I don't change anything. He doesn't drop his bombs. No matter. 15 seconds left.
Ich glaube, ich wurde
And we did a pretty decent job of moving them off.
Qualche nemico in meno.
And it's over. So, let's see how we did. Alright, so in terms of kills, did pretty good. That 15-point recon car, that actually might be the 25-point. That might be the recon one, not the non-recon. Got a couple squads there. The off-map helped clear out that town. And that 75 mil on the hill did kill that IS-1. Recruits both get 2 squads. And then that one I pushed way up, that got took out by the 57, got the Beaufort as an assault engineer. And then at the end, facing the hilltop, that last 75 got a few. And I had a 65 mil field gun in that took out a few guys. So let's see who we lost our lives to. Zis-2 took out... So it was that sneaky Zis-2 that took out both my AS-42s. That one howitzer, that 105, that was causing me trouble. Looks at that 203 where we had those large explosions in the town. And then... so he was killed by a 6-pounder in the car. I didn't even see where it came from. That guy, it was probably that guy tried to blow up with artillery. And he took out my one car. So... very fun match. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.